Alrighty, good evening, ladies and gentlemen. Welcome to Stump Trivia, hosted by Sporcle Live. I hope you guys are all having a fantastic night tonight. Welcome on in. Looks like we got a couple people active in the chat already. Brian, John, how's it going, gents? Good to see everybody. Before we get fully kicked off and into the thick of things, we want to let you know who last week's winners were. Nick, what's up? Sculler, good to see you. Congratulations to last game's winners. I Hate the Timer. Way to go to that team. If you guys want to find out who the winners of tonight's game are, make sure you head over to our Facebook page at Sporcle Live. Drop a like so that you can find out tomorrow. Also, before we get started, some announcements. Sporcle.com/virtual. You guys, if you haven't been there already, we host games every night of the week. It's $5 to play per device. You can play Sporcle Live, you can play Stump Trivia, which we're going to be playing here tonight, or Opinionation, all kinds of fantastic hosts. I have a show myself every Tuesday at 7 if you want to play with me again. If you like the vibe we have tonight, I would love to see you there. Hello from Seattle, awesome. Also, Sporcle Party. If you don't like me as a host and want to host an event yourself or just want to get along with your friends, your family, your coworkers, whoever, you can download our new mobile app on iOS and Android. It's a fun way to play our Sporcle games with your friends with no need for a host or anything but our free app. Excellent. Alrighty, if you guys haven't played the game before, if you're a total newcomer, here's how it's all going to work. You guys are going to put in your answers using a Google Forms sheet. Make sure you don't put your answers in the chat, otherwise everybody will be able to see them, and you probably won't win. The sign-up link is in the chat right now. You're going to click on that link to register for the game, and you can enter your answers there. The game's going to be split into 2 rounds with 4 questions in each round. In between the rounds, we'll have bonus rounds and a super special bonus final. Round 1, easiest question is going to be worth 7 points. The next question is going to be worth 5, then 3, and the hardest question in each round is going to be worth 1. That's going to be determined by how many people get the question correct. Round 2 works pretty much exactly the same, except for the point values are doubled. The one with the most answers is going to be 8 points. Next easiest is worth 6, then 4, then 2. We're going to have 2 bonus rounds. They're going to have a total of 10 possible points, 2 points for each correct answer. And then the final question is a make it or break it. You can earn up to 20 points or lose it all by giving an incorrect answer. All right, let's get this thing underway without further ado. Heading into round 1. Your 4 categories for the round are going to be in sports, tourist attractions, movies, and world leaders. Heading into question number 1 in the category of sports. Ford Field, opened in 2002, is the current home stadium for what NFL franchise? Once again, Ford Field, opened in 2002, is the current home stadium for what NFL franchise? We're going to put 60 seconds on the clock for you guys. And go ahead and get your answers into that Google sheet. We got Darth Bob from Seattle. 3-time Sporcle champ endorses the app. Fantastic. You guys really should check it out. I downloaded it, I think, the day that it came out. A whole bunch of fun, really great interface, and like the art and everything, it's amazing. Jill really pumped up about the sports category. Speaking of sports, anybody been watching any sports? I know that Korean baseball has been oddly popular lately because it's one of the few sports around the world that's actually active right now. I've been so sports deprived. I actually watched my first wrestling pay-per-view in like 5 years last night. It was pretty insane. It's been a really, really long time for me. Alrighty, a couple more seconds left. Make sure you get those answers in if you got them. Alrighty, Ford Field, opened in 2002, is the current home stadium for what NFL franchise? Here comes your answer. The Detroit Lions, the correct answer, all the way from Motor City. Alrighty, moving on to question number 2. The category is tourist attractions. What country is home to Europe's first Disney theme park? Opened on April 12th, 1992. You're going to have 60 seconds again for this one. One more time, that question is, what country is home to Europe's first Disney theme park? Opened on April 12th, 1992. Looking for the name of the country. Ladies and gents, make sure you're not shouting out those answers in the chat. If you want to play along, there's a link to the website a little further up in the chat, probably being posted again right now. You can register to play and enter your answers in the Google form. It's like yelling science, but it's sports. Oh, man. Already get those answers in. Question number 2 in the category of tourist attractions. What country is home to Europe's first Disney theme park? Opened on April 12th, 1992. The correct answer there, France, the home of Disneyland Paris. Great job, everyone, I'm sure. Heading into question number 3 in the category of movies. Jason Lives and Jason Takes Manhattan were subtitles of installments in what film franchise? Begun in 1980. You're going to have 60 seconds on the clock again for this one. Jason Lives and Jason Takes Manhattan were subtitles of installments in what film franchise? Begun in 1980. Nick the Greek, have mercy on me, Joe. I put the city. I'm not actually the one that's scoring this, but I think you'll probably be safe. We'll see. Again, if you're interested in finding out what your scores are and if you won this game tonight, you're going to want to make sure you follow our Facebook page. Drop a like over there. It's Sporcle Live on Facebook. And the scores will be posted tomorrow morning, so keep an eye on that page tomorrow. Got about 10 seconds left to get your answers in for question number 3, if you haven't already. The category again, movies. And next up, we've got world leaders. Alrighty, your answer for now for question number 3. Jason Lives and Jason Takes Manhattan were subtitles of installments in what film franchise? Begun in 1980. The correct answer there, Friday the 13th. One of the classic kings of horror. All right, question number 4, as I alluded to in the category of world leaders. On November 22nd, 2005, who took office as the first female chancellor of Germany? One more time, on November 22nd, 2005, who took office as the first female chancellor of Germany? You'll have 60 seconds on this one, as usual. Last question before we head into our first bonus round. Ooh. Just had a question about European Disneyland, and now we've got a question about Germany. Anybody from or been to Europe in the chat? Again, a reminder to not post your answers in the chat. If you'd like to play along, make sure you head over to the Google form and sign up for the game. Obviously, traveling on a little bit of a hiatus right now, but Germany would be pretty sweet. I think I've been to Ireland once, but I was such a youngin' that I don't recall. Alrighty, here we go. Question number 4, category of world leaders. On November 22nd, 2005, who took office as the first female chancellor of Germany? The The correct answer there, Angela Merkel. Great job to everybody that nailed that one. Again, if you'd like to play along, the link is in the chat there. Go over to the Google form, enter your answers, and see if you've won tomorrow. Head into our first picture round. Again, you're going to be working on at least 10 points or up to 10 points. 2 points each for these celebrity memoirs. You want to identify the celebrity from their memoir photos. So you're looking for 5 answers here. We're at 2 points each. Identify these celebrities from their memoir photos. I believe you have a minute for this one, but maybe a little bit longer. Good look at those photos. Looking for all 5 names. Brooks, you've been to Paris. Excellent. Did you go to Disneyland Paris? If so, I'm sure you nailed that question. Much like Europe or Ireland specifically, I've been to Disneyland and Disney World here in the States. Was born in California. Grew up on the East Coast, though. You're from the UK. Excellent. Yeah, I haven't been to Disney in a long, long time. All right, we're going to start the 60-second timer now. Make sure you get those 5 answers in. The clock is ticking. Going to the UK someday would be pretty cool. Some friends and I have been looking at like marathons and races and stuff. Some English Channel themed virtual races, actually. Pretty interesting stuff. What are you guys doing to stay fit and active during this weird time of quarantine? Quite a few of these stumped me bad. Hey, product placement. Nice that we've got a little bit of a more challenging set. Already just a little bit of time left on the clock. Make sure you get these celebrity identities in to that Google form. Rox is having a revelation right now. Already looks like your time is up. Hopefully you got all those answers in. The picture round, celebrity memoirs. You wanted to identify these celebrities from their memoir photos. Here they are, worth 2 points each. In order, we had Ronda Rousey, Kamala Harris, Mia Farrow, Billy Idol, and finally Anthony Bourdain. I haven't read any of those memoirs, but I'm sure they're fantastic. Hey, if you guys didn't know, Sporcle hosts all kinds of live events virtually during this tough time. If you guys have friends, family members, co-workers that you want to plan an event for, fundraisers, we host all of those things just like this. You can get a host on board and have all kinds of fun. Head over to sporklelive.com/events and ask for me specifically because I'd love to host your next upcoming event. Kamala Harris is a celebrity. Probably. I think she qualifies. Also, guys, if you haven't already, make sure you subscribe to the channel. We've got live events happening pretty much every night of the week, every weeknight anyway. We've also got awesome videos like Potter Masters, Troll Trivia, Pop Quizzes. Tomorrow, we're live again at 10 p.m. Eastern Pacific with Samantha in bar-themed trivia if you're really missing out on being at your local bar. It's going to have a nice bar and alcohol theme, so feel free to tune in for that one. 21 and older. It's probably not true. Yeah, and let us know in the chat if you guys hit that subscribe button. Love to shout you out. Already heading into round number 2. Round number 2 works just like round number 1, except the points are doubled. Here come your 4 categories. We've got social media, movies, business, and world history. One more time, that's social media, movies, business, and world history. Moving into your first question in the category of social media. Lynette Hardaway and Rochelle Richardson, 2 sisters recently fired by Fox News following a series of false and misleading statements, are better known by what trademarked name? We're going to go back to 60 seconds on the clock for this one. Lynette Hardaway and Rochelle Richardson, 2 sisters recently fired by Fox News following a series of false and misleading statements, are better known by what trademarked name? Rox, thanks for hanging out. Good to see you. Glad you're participating in the chat. Anybody else, if you guys hit that subscribe button, give us a shout. We'll give you a shout back, or anything in the chat. I'd love to talk to you. It's my first time hosting Sporcle live on the YouTube, but I'm excited to be here. Alright, you got 10 more seconds left on the clock, a little under. Make sure you get those answers in for question number 1 in social media. Alrighty, Lynette Hardaway and Rashida Richardson, two sisters, recently fired by Fox News following a series of false and misleading statements, are better known by what trademark name? Your answer: Diamond and Silk. Pretty tough one there. Diamond and Silk, the answers we were looking for. Question number 2 in the category of movies again. The first episode of Josh Gad's new web series, Reunited Apart, feature a virtual reunion of the cast and crew of what 1985 film, including Josh Brolin and Sean Astin? One more time, the first episode of Josh Gad's new web series, Reunited Apart, featured a virtual reunion of the cast and crew of what 1985 film, including Josh Brolin and Sean Astin. Sean Astin, one of my favorite actors. Fantastic performer there. Rock Sutton. Yeah, guessing is a valid strategy for just about everything but that final round. A guess for an answer is usually better than no answer. How's the rest of the chat doing tonight? Everybody excited to be stumping it up? About 10 seconds left on the clock. Make sure you squeeze in those answers. Darth Bob, how's it going today? Good to see you. Alrighty, your question in the category of movies. The first episode of Josh Gad's new web series, Reunited Apart, featured a virtual reunion of the cast and crew of what 1985 film, including Josh Brolin and Sean Astin. The film in question, The Goonies, an absolute classic. Darth Bob, trying not to melt. Where are you, man? Question number 3 in the category of business. What city is home to Eastman Business Park, a 1,200-acre technology and industrial campus primarily owned and operated by Kodak? Gonna put 1 minute on the clock. Again, what city is home to Eastman Business Park, a 1,200-acre technology and industrial campus primarily owned and operated by Kodak? Darth Bob, it's crazy. You are hot because we literally got snow here yesterday. It is May. I woke up to snow on the ground yesterday up here in Connecticut. Absolutely insane. Yeah, I definitely miss the West Coast myself. I was born and somewhat raised in California, and I'm all the way out in Connecticut where winter actually exists, and it's a nightmare. Western Washington having a bit of a heat wave. Interesting. It's a big old country we got here. Alrighty, you got a few seconds left to get in your answers if you haven't already. Your family hit 80 yesterday. That is insane. Alrighty, in the category of business, what city is home to Eastman Business Park, a 1,200-acre technology and industrial campus primarily owned and operated by Kodak? The answer we were looking for, Rochester, New York. I think they got a bit of snow there yesterday as well. It's been crazy up in the New England area. Alrighty, your final question of round number 2 in the category of world history. Haile Selassie. Let me start this over. Haile Selassie the First ruled as emperor of what country from 1930 to 1974? I'm gonna butcher the name one more time for you. Haile Selassie the First ruled as emperor of what country from 1930 to 1974? Haile Selassie, says the chat, and I think they're probably right. 60 seconds on the clock to get in your answer. Halle Berry, it's not Halle Berry. Though she might make an adequate emperor of a country. I think that's outside her year range. Darth Bob, I hope that you knowing the pronunciation means you know this answer as well. Get yourself some extra points here. I don't know that a ton of people are going to have that one, but maybe I'm just not historic enough. Halley's Comet, also not the person we're talking about here. Easily my favorite comet, though. Granted, I don't know any other comets. Haley Joel Osment? Okay. I've seen one of his movies once. God, this one rocks. Awesome. Already 10 seconds left. Make sure you get your answers in if you got them. Here we go. Haile Selassie the First ruled as emperor of what country from 1930 to 1974? The correct answer, the country of Ethiopia. Props to anybody that managed to get that one. All right, heading into our second bonus round of the night. One more time, 10 points up for grabs, 2 points each for the following. The fun and the funny, your category here. You've got to identify the answers to the clues below, all of which feature either the words fun or funny somewhere inside the answer. Here we go in order. I'm going to read these out to you for the funsies. We're looking for a song, the 1968 film, which earned Barbra Streisand her first Academy Award. Next up, New York City-based pop band, which released the albums Aim and Ignite and Some Nights. Then the 1977 film that starred George Segal and Jane Fonda and was remade into a 2005 film that starred Jim Carrey and Tia Leone. Number 4, we're looking for a short-lived ABC sitcom which starred Rebel Wilson and Laura Ashe. And finally, for number 5, a 2006 young adult novel by Ned Vizzini, which was adapted in the 2010 film of the same name featuring Zach Galifianakis and Viola Davis. You'll have a little bit extra time on this one. Oh, and it looks like there's a typo in question 1. That is not a song. We're looking for the name of the 1968 film, which earned Barbra Streisand her first Academy Award. Not a song. Though knowing Barbra Streisand, she likely sings in the film. Could be wrong. Eli Wild, how you doing, man? I haven't shouted you out yet. Good to have you. Hope you guys are doing well on these ones. Next up, we're headed to our final questions, and the stakes are high. All right, you got about 1 more minute to get in your 5 answers. Your 5 answers, we've got a film, a pop band, a film, a sitcom, and a young adult novel. I've got nothing but the utmost faith in you guys. Rock's the most vocal, so I got to assume he's in the lead here. After some early game struggles, according to him. Already about 20 seconds left. If you haven't got your answers in, rush in to get them now. Also, if you haven't already, click that subscribe button. Give us a like, too. Hit that thumbs up. Share this with your friends. Get them in here. Let's have some fun. Not sure about that one when I'm working with Darth Bob. Alright, it looks like your time is up for the bonus round. Let's get straight to your answers so I don't have to reread each of these. In order, we had the 1968 film Funny Girl. After that, the New York City-based pop band which released the albums Aim and Ignite and Some Nights, of course, Fun. After that, the 1977 film starring George Segal and Jane Fonda, Fun with Dick and Jane. Next up, the short-lived ABC sitcom starring Rebel Wilson and Laura Ashe, Super Fun Night. And finally, the 2006 young adult novel by Ned Vizzini, It's Kind of a Funny Story. Rock's confident in 4 out of 5 of those. Nice. Guys, one more time, if you haven't already checked it out, the Sporcle Party app. It's a fantastic way to play the Sporcle that you love with friends, with family, anytime you want to. Just download the app absolutely free on the App Store and Google Play. I think you can buy extra packs and sets of questions to expand your experience, but you can get it for free, play a few games, and have a whole bunch of fun with almost as many people as you'd like. Excellent way to spend your quarantine. Alrighty, we're heading into the final round. You guys have made it all this way. Here's the way that it's going to work. There's 2 final questions. Be aware, though, that guesses can hurt you in this round. If you get both of the answers correct, it'll be worth 20 points. If you get one answer correct and answer nothing for the other one, you'll get 10 points. But if either of your answers is incorrect, you get nothing. You walk away with 0 points. So it's better safe than sorry in this one. If you don't know the answer, just leave it blank. Can't lose any points, so that's a plus. Your final categories for tonight are going to be in U.S. geography and movies. Let's head to question number 1 in the category of U.S. geography. Good day, sir. Final question in the category of U.S. geography. According to the U.S. Census Bureau's July 1st, 2018 estimates, Phoenix is the 5th most populous city in the whole country, having surpassed what other city in 2016? You'll have 1 minute on the clock for final question number 1. Again, according to the Census Bureau's July 1st, 2018 estimates, Phoenix, the 5th most populous city in the country, having surpassed what other city in 2016? So Bob, the app comes with 3 packs, and you can get more packs for $1 to $2 each. Seems like an awesome deal. At least 3 full games of trivia with the people that you love, and you don't have to spend a dime. Pretty sweet app. And of course, you can play more than just the 3 games. Each pack comes with over 100 questions each, so you get a little bit of replay value out of it as well. If you're a total trivia junkie, it should last you a couple days at least. Until the next live show, it should hold you over till tomorrow at 10 p.m. Eastern Standard Time, when Samantha is hosting Sporcle Live. Under the impression that it was still number 5. All right, it looks like you should have your answers in by now. We are not going right to the answer. We're going to go into final question number 2. You'll get the answer for both of these in a minute here. Question number 2 in the category of movies. Chris Farley was originally cast to voice the title character in what Oscar-winning 2001 film, recording nearly all of the character's dialogue prior to his death in 1997. One more time, Chris Farley was cast to voice the title character in what Oscar-winning 2001 film, recording nearly all of the character's dialogue prior to his death in 1997. You've got a minute on the clock. It's ticking. Get those answers in. Rock says this one is easy. Might have just rounded out a clean victory. But we'll see. Tomorrow. Again, if you guys want to know what your scores are, see how you did, see if you won, make sure you check out our Facebook page, Sporcle Live on Facebook. Drop us a like to keep yourself updated in what's going on. Those should be posted by tomorrow. Or by the end of the day tomorrow. At some time tomorrow, they'll be there. And so should you. I'm there. I'm there right now. Nick the Greek, how do you think you did overall in these finals? They were pretty good. The first final in geography was a little bit tougher, but the movies one had me stumped until I saw the answer here. Alrighty, before I give you guys the answers to these two final questions, again, make sure that if you haven't already, smash that subscribe button, hit the like button, ring the bell, do all the YouTube things. The more support this video gets, the more we're able to produce. So if you like the stuff that we've got going on here, make sure you give us a little head nod so that we know to keep making it happen. We've got live shows, we've got videos. Check it all out. Check out everything we've got to offer. We've got a live show on Wednesday in the theme of Friends. If you guys are big Friends fans, I know that I rewatched the series as many times as I could before it got taken off Netflix. Alrighty, your final question answers. The U.S. Census Bureau's July 1st estimates Phoenix is the 5th most populous city in the country, having surpassed Philadelphia, Pennsylvania in 2016. Your answer number 1. And your second final question answer in movies. Chris Farley was originally cast to voice the title character in what Oscar-winning 2001 film, recording nearly all of the character's dialogue prior to his death in 1997. The correct answer, Shrek. For some reason, when I was trying to get this one, I was just thinking through all the movies that even have title characters, and I never got to it. But then when I saw it, it was oh so obvious. Rox Hudson thinks he went 2 for 2. Excellent. Or no, it's because you put in the answers. Congratulations on that one. Alrighty, and one last thing, guys. Sporcle.com/virtual is a great place to play trivia when we're not live on YouTube. You can head over there and play live games with hundreds of hosts, literally hundreds. We've got people doing 2 shows a day, 3 shows a day. We've got Opinion Nation, Sporcle Live, and Stump Trivia. If you'd like to see my face again, I host Stump Trivia every Tuesday night at 7 o'clock Eastern. I'll be there tomorrow if you guys want to sign up. It's $5 per device. It's a whole bunch of fun. It helps support the company and gives you guys something to do at night, before bed, before shows, whatever it is. Anyway, guys, thank you all so much for hanging out tonight. It was fantastic getting to meet some of you. Rock, Bob, Nick the Great, Eli. It was fantastic seeing you guys tonight. Thank you all so much for coming out to play. Again, if you want to know how you did, if you'd like to see your scores and see if you won tonight's game, make sure you head over to our Facebook page, Sporcle Live, and give us a like. You'll see it tomorrow. Nick the Greek, thank you so much. Rox, thank you as well. Can't wait to see you IRL. Absolutely, man. Thank you so much for coming on in. I appreciate you. And again, guys, if you want to see some more live trivia tomorrow, check me out on Stump at Sporcle Events, or tune into this channel right here to see Sam from Chicago doing bar-themed trivia. If you know your alcohol, you know your bar, stop by, and you can win twice in a row. Thank you guys so much. I hope you have a fantastic night. Stay healthy, stay happy, stay safe. We'll see you another time. Adios.